Alright, this is not how I wanted to start this video off, but I wanted to give you some context for what you're about to see. So I had started this video, I recorded it, I did Valerie and Olani. I hope I'm saying her name right. If not, then I'm saying it wrong for the whole video, and for that I apologize. But my audio was really bad, the recording was really bad. But I was able to fix all of that to get onto the next 6 sims that we had to do, because I decided to do 8 because I'm a psychopath. So I just wanted to give you some context before you see the absolute nightmare that is the next clip, which is me finding out that my recordings went all to hell, I guess. But yeah, I'm super sorry that this video is really messy. This is my first video, which I said a lot in the video. I'm editing it right now, which is why I was like, okay, we need to give some context. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video regardless. I have all my audio things mostly figured out. In the next clip, I have the microphone way too close to my face, and so the audio is really weird, but I'm able to figure all those things out in the end. So the video is watchable mostly, just not all of it. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry to interrupt, but this needed to be done. First video, core, I guess. Bye bye. I see why people are always so angry with their OBS. What the hell? Oh my god. I am kind of angry. Oh my god. It was recording for a little bit, so I have some of that footage. Like, does this look like Valerie? Is this Valerie? Is this what Valerie looks like? I'm so like monotone. Like my voice is really Violet Flower Garden. If you know, you know. Remember that I can't just sit here and talk. This isn't a freaking podcast. This is a YouTube video, and I just forget that you have to talk and scroll. This is literally like my 6th time recording this freaking intro, but I'm still learning everything with OBS and with my microphone, and so I apologize if the audio is super weird. This is literally my 6th time trying to record this, as you can tell by me already having 2 fully made sims out of the 8. Okay, but my name is Savannah, and I decided my first video to be remaking CLARE SIOBHAN Sims in my style, because I've been a long time fan of CLARE SIOBHAN, and I loved everything about her videos, and she was just awesome. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. If not, I'm sorry, I'll try better next time. But yeah, let's start with our first sim. This is Valerie. She's from Claire's Mini Magic and Star Wars series. Remember when the Star Wars pack happened? Who remembers? I picked Valerie because I thought she had a really cool design, specifically when she had those giant pigtails. Oh god, I was obsessed with those pigtails.
This right here is my favorite thing ever in the history of forever. I think about this every day.
This is Valerie. This is my remake of her. I feel mixed about the way she turned out. She looks like Valerie but doesn't feel like Valerie. I kind of was like, well, we didn't get to see a lot of Valerie. So I kind of aged her up, and I was like, well, yeah, we saw her as a teen, but what if she was a young adult? And this is what I figured, you know, I guess my headcanon is that once she leaves Star Wars, she kind of just goes, I don't want to say goes back to a normal life, but maybe tones it down a bit. I don't know, we didn't get to see a lot of her, so we didn't get to know her that well as a character. But what we did get to know, I really enjoyed, so it kind of sucks that we didn't get to see everything with her. But this is Olani. I remade her, and I really like her remake. I aged her up. She was originally a kid, and we didn't get to see her. Like, we didn't get to do anything with her. She had a really girly style as a kid. Claire doesn't really do anything with her, but this is what I did with her. I figured she'd keep that girly style. Maybe I wanted to keep it like Solani, and I didn't have really any CC that screamed Solani, so I just gave her a top from the pack and these pants that I think are from Rimmings, and these flip-flops that go really well with the pants, and this cute necklace from the new Love Struck pack, and these earrings from Cottage Living, and all this makeup, which I don't even want to think about. Oh, and this hair is by Sonia Sims, in case you're wondering. I don't think they're Patreon or anything. I think they just have their own website. I don't know, downloading CC is a huge mess, and I'd love to do a video since I have so many mods, like I mentioned, to like 20,000 mods in my game. I know so many CC creators. So I'm kind of thinking about also doing a video where I recommend CC creators, I show you how to download from them, I show you like websites that are good for finding CC. There's a lot I want to do, but first I have to figure out what the hell I'm doing when I'm actually recording. I have all these ideas, but like I have to actually, do my first video at least. But I figured we could do Willow from her Rags to Riches series. We can do Phoenix from her, but this was from her Delso Valley Road to Fame. It's from her Road to Fame series. And then Jessie, who's her daughter in game, which was in the city as well. And then I figured we could do Ash because I really think she has a cool look. From her Not So Berry series, and then Minzy because she was the first one, so I was like, we can do Minzy as well from Not So Berry. And this one might be new to some people if you don't watch her Twitch streams or watch her more CLARE SIOBHAN channel, but Claudia is she starts the Extreme Vampire Legacy Challenge. She's the first one. She's Gen 1, I guess. Yeah, I figured we'll start with Willow, I guess. So this is Willow. She's from CLARE SIOBHAN's Rags to Riches series, which I loved so much. God, the first time that I watched, I was so obsessed. And that's the thing about Claire, is that I was just so into her content. She's just so charming. And I started this channel because I couldn't connect with any Sims YouTubers. I don't just want to do Sims YouTube, because I've noticed when it comes to Sims YouTubers, they get stuck making Sims content because when they try to branch out, it doesn't do that well. I feel like the Sims YouTube community is very tight-knit. Like, there's a lot of them, but like every single one. Like, even new or old, every Sims YouTuber. Like, there's not that many. I say there's not that many, but there's quite a few. There's just, at the same time, not that many compared to, ooh, I love that skin on her. Compared to other like gaming communities, I just figured I'd give it a go. If it does terrible, that's fine. Not really in it for views or anything. I'm just in it to have some fun. This feels like Willow. I really like Willow's design, so it's kind of hard for me to be like, try to like improve on her because she's an icon. She's a legend. She is the moment. Like, come on now. But I feel like these skin details are fine. I'm overthinking all of this. I'm like, this is my first video ever, and this is intended for a fan base that's really loyal, dare I say. I mean, like, people are still waiting for Claire. And obviously, I don't know if people are even gonna watch this video, but I figured if there are Claire fans watching, I don't want to do these characters justice, especially since I love them so much, that I don't want to do them injustice either. So I'm kind of unintentionally putting so much pressure on myself. But that's not what this is for. This is just a video, Savannah. Nobody's gonna care that much. Nobody's gonna throw such a huge fit over nothing. Like, come on, relax. I'm looking for some freckles right now, but I can't find any that I like. Maybe these freckles are good? These are very close to the original. I think those look really good. They look really similar to the original, but just CC it up, I guess. And also, it doesn't help that I I guess, is it like a glass table? And it doesn't work well with with mouses, so I'm constantly picking up my mouse, and I have to remind myself, stop doing that, Savannah. They can hear that, because I've already tested the audio like 5 times because there was one time where the audio didn't freaking record at all. But Willow has, like we saw earlier, she has a giant ponytail. She has quite a few styles. Let me look at her Claire's thumbnails for the rags to riches. So she obviously has the one with the ponytail, which honestly she has in all of these. I was like, look at all these styles she has. Only the ponytail. Oh god, my thoughts are there, but my voice is not here, like, at all. But yeah, this feels too, stuff like this feels too like pinned down. I don't think she would have a really pinned down hairstyle. She definitely wouldn't have that, jeez. That's not meant for you, girl. With my, oh, I love that hair on her. Whoa. Is that very Willow? I think so. I know I didn't spend very long time on the hair, but we've got a lot of Sims, so it's fine. And, you know, most of the stuff won't make it into the freaking video anyways. So if you're having issues making your Sims look like Claire, get the bright reshade. But to use the bright reshade itself, you need to download an older version of reshade. The one I have, 4.9.1, which I only know off the top of my head because I tried filming this video yesterday and it went to shit. Okay, I'm traumatized. I'm absolutely traumatized. That doesn't feel very Willow. Wow, look at that hair. Okay, queen. Willow after she wakes up from sleep. Why did I word it like that? I feel like the first one that we went with was we, as in me. Oh, I love that hair on her. Oh, she's got the nicest side profile ever. Holy shit, I wish mine looked like that. This one's more of a Nita hair, so we'll keep that in mind in case we ever redo Nita. I think it frames her face so well. Not really satisfied with the skin details though. I feel like they're not in depth enough. The hair does clip into her tits, but hopefully nobody minds. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I never talk this much, so I'm also like, am I doing it right? Am I doing okay? Is this YouTube? Is this how YouTubers feel? I'm actually gonna look up Willow on the fandom wiki really quickly and take a look at that, so I'll be right back. So I took a little bit of a break and I started skimming through the Rags to Riches videos, and I got a little bit, I made a Willow fashion lookbook, I guess. Hi, by the way. And yeah, I really like this one, so maybe I'll go for something like this. But I was like, what really was Willow's style? And I guess it was kind of city girl, very earthy tones. It's hard because she doesn't have anything super distinct, but yeah. Anyways, back to actually dressing up Willow. It has too many patterns. One thing I noticed is that she doesn't wear a lot of patterns. She's mostly stuff like this, kind of a trench coat with a sweater underneath. That's very her signature style, I guess. Kind of like this. This feels very Willow, but it's so boring. I don't want to be a bore. Just me complaining like, I don't want to be a bore. Who even am I? I have no idea. I'm a wreck. But that's okay. And now my games are being a wreck too, so it's fine. Let's just lag. Let's just freeze. I was watching back my recording to make sure everything was working. And I really like this top on her. It's just it's very her. Maybe if we have like a brown top underneath. I don't know if she would go with gray. I feel like she would either. This is a very nice quality top, by the way. Look at those freaking details. Holy. It feels very her, very quintessential her. I don't know if I want to do skirt. Maybe I want to do some shorts. I really love these shorts by Lazy Eyelids. I think these are so nice. They're so alpha. And I love alpha CC. Which I've noticed with Sims YouTubers. None of them are alpha. Like, they're all Max's match. Not a single one of them is alpha. new Sims YouTuber on the block or whatever making these Sims videos. These take forever. I really like this pant with the sunflowers though. Would she do that though? Does it really matter? No. I like it, therefore I put it on. See, Willow was a character I really loved, so I don't want to do her dirty, and I feel like I'm doing her dirty, like I haven't done enough. These are really nice boots, the Sims eyelashes that I have already broken on my Sims. How have they already broken on my Sims? This one feels kind of willowy. This is the, oh god, I was gonna tell you what it was, but I look over and I'm like, it doesn't have anything on it. I feel like we're almost done with her. I spent so long on her, and it's probably only gonna be like 20 minutes. This is my Willow. I don't know how I feel about her, but it's not that big of a deal. But I really like Willow, and hopefully you like my makeover for her. It's not like a complete makeover like the other two, where I really took a lot of liberties. This was very true to Willow. And on to the next one, Phoenix, which I'm super excited to do. She's just that girl. I really like Phoenix as a character though. I was really into... She did the Road to Fame, so obviously I was super obsessed with Phoenix, and I didn't really care for Summer that much. I thought she was kind of boring. I know that sounds bad, but like I really don't mean it that aggressively. She did what she needed to. I just never really got invested in her. That's probably because I was really into Phoenix and Fran. I thought Fran was super hot. Kind of like this skin. It keeps the harshness, but you can really hear the mouse for some reason, which is I literally changed out my mouse so you wouldn't hear the clicking. And I really like my other mouse, but I didn't want you to hear the click clack and you'd be like, what the Usually I have my fan on, and I don't have my fan on right now, so I'm hearing all the little noises and I'm like, oh my god, I hope not the camera, I don't have a freaking camera, no face cam. Just too insecure, I'm so sorry, I'm sure you're so desperate to see my face. Oh, that looks really, hold on, her freaking eyebrows or hair looks really, that's very a Phoenix hair. When I downloaded it, I think it even felt Phoenixy then. This is the hair that Claire gave to her in her remake. I know that's the first hair I put on, but I really like it. It's nice. And then she has obviously the iconic pink Villarreal. Oh my god. Why can't I say it? Villarreal. I'm ashamed to call myself a peacheroonie. What the hell was that? Literally, what the hell did I just try to say? Yeah, I like those. Those are really nice. They go well with the hair and maybe it's because I'm talking that my brain isn't functioning properly. I notice that I'll have like really in-depth thoughts, but the moment I start speaking, it's like my brain just dissolves. It's like a really nice piece of steak. And I hate steak, so I don't know why I said steak, but it just like dissolves. It just like completely like, ugh. She has a lip ring and pretty sure she has some earrings later in life. Oh, I need to give her the no EA eyelashes. So nervous that my recording is just gonna explode and then I'm gonna cry. No EA eyelashes. They are banned from this channel. They are disgusting disgraces to The Sims. These are not Phoenixy, they are... I like that, but she wears makeup. Like, she's not afraid to wear a bit of makeup, which I love, because I'm afraid of wearing makeup. I can't figure it out. I know at one point she had really like lipstick like this, where it was super dark, in her cold weather outfit. I'll put a photo of it on screen, hopefully. Something like that, maybe. See, it looks like Phoenix, but also doesn't. I think the hair might be throwing me off. I love this hair, but I know if I put that on her, people would be like, what the actual hell did you do to Phoenix? Don't ever touch Claire's Sims ever again. Don't you breathe near these Sims. This is Lydia from Beetlejuice Hair by Lilith, and it's the most Phoenix. Phoenix is very much Lilith from Beetlejuice. She just gives off that energy. This one's really cool, but I don't know if that's Phoenix. This is gonna have to be super highly edited. Oh, this is the hair we gave to Willow. Kinda like, does it feel like Phoenix though? Is it too much hair? Oh, I think it's too much hair, but I like the way it looks on her face. Kinda like that one. I feel like this is very Phoenixy. Okay, I think we'll go with that one. Now to dress Phoenix, which is going to be a lot of fun because Phoenix is cool and her style is impeccable. Kind of like this though. That, and I'm just like, it doesn't feel like that feels like a cold weather outfit, not an everyday outfit. Maybe something just as basic as this. She would never wear something like this, but I'm obsessed. This is by Dan Fantasy Sims on the Sims resource. I love their content. They're really good. You know, let's screw the top and bottom idea. Let's just look at full body and be a wreck. Don't like cultural appropriation. Wow, what a brave statement, Savannah. I could see her wearing something like this. But I feel like I keep giving her outfits that are like super wintry. This is cool, but not for Phoenix. I feel like this might be perfect. This is perfectly Phoenix. This is something Phoenix would wear. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I feel like we finally got somewhere. Let's give her some tights because But yeah, I think this is Phoenix done. Okay, I have some custom poses. I hope you like her. But yeah, this is my version of Phoenix. I hope you like it. And yeah, on to Jessie. I have the new version of Jessie, the remake version, because I couldn't find the old version on the gallery and I was feeling super lazy, so yeah, sorry. It's not like an authentic, you know, bare bones makeover, but I barely had any of the CC, so it's fine. It pretty much is a bare bones makeover. Oh my god, somebody just set off a firework. It's literally September. What the hell would you be setting off a firework for? It's September! Is it a holiday? I don't think it's a holiday. Whatever. I don't know if you could even hear that. It's just so odd because it's like 7:47 at night. My favorite number, by the way. Don't ask. I like this one, but it's super Max's match, and I guess we can go with this one. I'm overthinking it way too hard. I know these eyelids are broken, but I haven't seen if they're actually broken in game. Like, I don't think they break your actual game. I just think that sometimes when they're on, they download with either this or I'm so bad at talking. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should just become a Star Stable YouTuber. I've played that game for I like those. But I've played this game for like almost 10 years. It'll be like 10 years next year. So maybe I should just become a Star Stable YouTuber instead. I feel like I've got the voice for it. I mean, I've got that monotone voice. And if you've watched Star Stable YouTube, you know, they've all got that monotone voice.
Little boob pads.
Which I love. I really like these eyebrows. Now we have to give her eyes. A lot of this is gonna be, I feel like this video is either gonna be super long or super short. Hopefully I'm starting to get the hitch of it. I messed with a lot of my OBS settings. I tried to improve the video quality. I tried to make sure that the audio quality was okay. There's something wrong about her eyes. Maybe it's the skin that's throwing me off. I kind of like these. These feel fine. And on to the hair. Jessie had brown hair when she was younger, but mostly had pink hair for the majority of her life. If I'm not. Oh, jeez, that is bright as hell. It's just very odd. It's cute. I really like the shade, but Jessie didn't really have short hair, and she had super pastel pink hair. It's like something about that skin. I'm sorry, it's gonna bother me. Something about that skin overlay is driving me mad. Jessie looks really good with like a shaved head. Jessie, just go bald. Wait, let's just make her bald. Like literally screw everything and just let her go bald. Honestly, I would be all for it. I think I'll go with this one. It's very wispy, and if you've seen the video, but my mouth. Ugh. Where are the words? Where are all of my words? They're just disappearing. They're just like completely turned into dust. It's like that one episode of Doctor Who where all the humans were having these sleep pods that were turning them into dust. This was like season 8 or 9 or whatever. I really enjoy a good episode of Doctor Who. I'm obsessed with this piece of CC. I want to put it on everybody. I love this piece of CC. It feels very her, but I don't know if she'd wear that. But I really like it. It's fine. Nobody cares that. Nobody cares then. I knew something was off about her face, but I didn't know what. It's because she has a septum piercing. She looks a lot better with one. Really I love the way this shapes her body. It just looks so good. It's like shapewear. I keep dressing her in all black. That was not Jessie. Jessie did not dress in all black. Jessie had stuff like this. Exactly. This is exactly what I'm feeling, but maybe more on a brownie. There's one outfit I'm thinking in particular. Let me show you really quickly. Oh, this is the video that got me into Claire. But I don't remember for the life. Oh, it's this one. This one I'm thinking of. This is the Jessie look that comes to my mind when I think outfit. That is the Jessie look for some reason. So I think this plaid top hits what I was thinking. Oh, those look really good. I always go with these boots. That's boring. Those are my safety boots. I go to those boots to feel safe. It's criminal that I don't have those boots in real life. And Jessie, she would have really cool nails, wouldn't she? I like these. Look how cool these are. I wish I could zoom in more, but look at it. Like a night sky. Just like, we might have to change those nails. It'll bother me. Oh my god, you know what's throwing me off? She doesn't have tattoos. I do not have the Jessie and Roxy couples tattoo. I'm so sorry. I was too lazy to download it. I'm sorry. That's something that deserves to be yelled at. Like, you can beat me up for that. Sorry about the Jessie. Not Jessie. Well, yeah, no, Jessie. Sorry. Jessie and Roxy couples tattoo. I'll download that. And if we do Roxy next time, I'll make sure to put it on her. I'm so sorry. I know I'm about to get, like, absolutely defeated. I'm about to get my freaking head smushed. But this is Ash. This is from Claire's Not So Berry series. I picked her specifically just because I thought she'd be the most fun to do. But I feel like she's gonna be super hard to do. Actually, no, that one looks really good on her. It has to look like Ash. Like, it can't just look Ash's, like, cousin or something. It has to look like Ash. I feel like her skin details are fine. We can keep those eyes as well. I don't see anything wrong with keeping those. Oh, she's got sad eyebrows. Oh my god, she's got such a sad little face. Oh my god, oh no. Okay. She's got a cute little face though. She's super cute. And the tiny thing at the bottom. Oh, she looks like she's about to start sobbing. I have all these cool eyebrows I download. I'll be like, oh yeah, one day I'll use these. And then I never end up using them. She looks kind of mischievous. And I don't know if that's Ash. Let me just try on every single hair and... Oh, wow! I was gonna say something, but she looked so good with this one. I had just to stop and gape. Surf! Is that what the kids these days say? This one on her. It feels very ashy to me. I don't know what it is. It's like Ash when she didn't she cut her hair short at one point? She had short hair as a kid, but she didn't. But I feel like this is very mom hair, and her whole gen was about being a mom. Every time there was a movie about a single mother falling in love with a guy from the big city, she's got a haircut like this. Well, just because she's gray doesn't mean her makeup needs to be gray, but I just immediately click the gray swatch and like, yeah, gray makeup, so fascinating. Kind of like this one. I feel like I could see Ash running around looking after the kids in this top and killing her husband. Which she definitely did, okay? I don't care if Claire said he died by pufferfish. That was murder. That was brutal murder. Since she's in the athletic career, should we give her some like baggy jeans? I almost said joggers. I saw these jeans, and I know they're not the baggy sweatpants I talked about, but I like them and they're cute. You know, with Claire Sims, every single one of them wears boots, so all of mine are gonna wear boots. She's got the loveliest side profile ever. I wish mine looked like that. I know I said that earlier about, was it Raven's side profile? Not Raven. Oh my god, not Raven. Phoenix's side profile. Oops. I think Ash is done. On to Mintberry, aka Minzy, which on the gallery is just called Minzy, and she is super freaking pale because I don't have custom confidence skin tones anymore. Except for, ignore these. I downloaded those like literally like 2 weeks ago because I just felt like I was lacking. Start by removing the skin details. Sims without skin details is just traumatizing. I feel like we have to keep her sparkly glitter tattoos. I feel like that's fine. No, just no. No, definitely not that. Maybe we just go with the maxi match one? What color are even her eyeballs? Okay, they're just mint colored, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to get it wrong, so that's just blue, that's not mint. That's kind of minty, but she looks very, there's like no life to her face. Oh, those are kind of scary. Why does she remind me of a pina colada? Like, not the drink itself, just the words pina colada. She is a pina colada. I know that makes no sense, but she looks like a pina colada. I don't know what it is. She just does. In my head, she is a pina colada. Kind of like these eyes. Are they a bit much, though? I don't know. I like them, though. I feel like it's gotta be. Right now, she kind of looks like a mess. Because I've done the Not So Berry challenge in my own free time, and I find it really hard to find hairs with the right swatch. Oh, this is the Jessie hair. This is the Jessie hair. I'm kind of liking this. I mean, it's basically, it's very elegant. It's very similar to the one that Claire put on. It's a little bit more flowy is what I'm trying to say. But let's put on some eyelashes and hope that helps. And now she's just wearing a crop. This is the same one Jessie was wearing in that photo that I showed earlier. Literally, let me find the swatch. It's this one, yeah. I kind of like that, but I know that's not very Minzy, so I'm just like, I like this, but is it very Minzy? I don't know, does it matter? Yes it does. I don't think Minzy would wear that, but maybe something like this is a bit better. Okay, I don't know if I like the frill, but Minzy does have cute little heart cheeks in the original, and these kind of look like hearts, in my opinion at least. And she's a scientist, but obviously she wouldn't go into a science lab wearing this. This would be a hazard. I don't know, I think this is fine. I think this is a alright Minzy. So, let me know what you think about my version of Minzy. Obviously not as good as the original, but I did my best. Now we're on to Claudia. Yippee! Oh my god, she is terrifying. Literally, oh my god, okay, put them eyes back! Put them eyes back! What the hell? Correctly. These are intense. This is genuinely the most scary thing I've seen in a very long time. Holy shit, what the hell is this? Oh my god, I need to find out what skin details she put on Claudia, because this is beautiful. This is art, actually. This is art, and art is subjective, but I think this is beautiful. Who knew the 7th wonder of the world would be hard to put skin details on, because I cannot find one that suits her at all. Do vampires have eye bags? Because all of these are giving her eye bags. This is what we're working with, and what we're working with is terrifying. She looks oddly innocent without all the dark makeup. She looks like a doll that would be very dangerous. She does not look like she should be around knives, is what I'm gonna say. She has red eyes, if I remember correctly, because Claire decided that after vampires have their first drink, their eyes turn red. Oh god, I do not know how I feel about her. She feels like, well, I mean, she's a vampire. She's supposed to be scary, but this is not scary and like, oh my god, she's gonna drink my blood. This is scary and like, oh my god. This woman looks like she would come at me with a knife. None of these are very Claudia. Claudia was a traditional vampire with very fancy hair. Kind of like this one. It's very 1800s. I don't know, something's throwing me off. Let me go back in the skin details. I'm not feeling this sim at all. Okay, I gave her some pores. I know she's a vampire and she probably wouldn't have pores, but it was just throwing me off so much. Let's look at her teeth really quickly. Does she have vampire teeth? Because I don't have the same CC teeth that Claire had. No, she does not. It's fine. We'll just go with these. And I'm thinking a skin-tight dress that's provocative but very fancy. Or something a bit more like this. I'm kind of obsessed with this and I've never used it, so that'll do. Alright, I think this is my version of Claudia. I didn't do her vampire look. I'm sorry, but I'll. Well, let's go over the sims that we did today. Starting off with Valerie. Ignore the fact that it's Claudia, but with Valerie. It was the first sim I did today, and you did not get to see me make her. Sorry. But I did have a fun time making her. I just don't know how I feel about her. But I think she's alright. Not as good as Claire's, but you know, it's my style. And once again, you didn't get to see me make her, but Alani. I hope I'm saying that name right. Is it Alana? If so, I'm sorry, I've been mispronouncing it the whole video, but something about the hair is kind of irritating me. It's just not the right color. It's too dark. But for me personally, I had really light brown hair when I was a kid. I was actually born blonde. And then my hair got darker over the years and it looks more like this, maybe a bit lighter than this, but so I guess it's not completely unrealistic, but it does kind of bother me. It's not the right shade of like caramel brown that she had, but it's okay. Not a huge deal. And then we had one of my favorite sims of all time, Willow, who I don't hate, but I don't think it's as good as her Willow. But I like her and I think she's passable, so she gets a thumbs up from me, which I would hope so because I made her. My version of Phoenix, which I really like actually. I didn't like when I first finished. I thought it was either too little or too much, but now that I'm looking at her, you know, with my thoughts kind of complete, I really like her design and I think it feels very Phoenixy. Like I feel like Claire could have easily put Phoenix in an outfit like this. Maybe not her main outfit, but one of her side outfits that she never wears. And now on to Jessie, which is Claire's daughter. I think she's okay. I don't think she's the best thing I've ever made, but I think she feels Jessie enough. Enough for me, at least. Sorry if it's not enough for you, and I'm so sorry that I did not download the Jessie and Roxy's couple tattoo. That is criminal, and I should be in jail. And it would be completely fine if you threw me in jail. I wouldn't even cry, I'd nod. and just smile because I know I deserve it. So I'm so sorry, but this is Ash. I have very mixed feelings about Ash because she looks so much like Violet, aka Imogen in the series Death and Other Details, but she's really pretty. I mean, Violet's very pretty as well, so I quite like her. If this were my sim and I made her, I'd be satisfied. But because it's Claire's sim, I'm not that satisfied with it. But it's okay. And then this is my version of Mintberry. Or Minzy. Should I change it? Did she do it Minzy with an E or Minzy with a Y? Just go with an... Oh my god. Caps. Nope. Minzy with an E. Sorry if that's wrong, please don't kill me. Actually, let me Google that really quickly. That will drive me crazy. It is Minzy with an E, so we're good. I just Googled it really quickly on my phone because I really didn't want to get that wrong. That would have been so embarrassing, but I was correct. It's Minzy with an E, so we're good. But I really like how she turned out. I know it's nothing like Claire's Minzy, but if this were me, I would probably dress her like this because I'm weird. Even though none of that adds up, like that all looks terrible together, but it's fine. But on to our final sim, Claudia. But on to our final sim, Claudia. And she exists? Oh my god. She's there. She's definitely interesting. I definitely would be spooked out. She's got a really nice face. It's not the face that spooks me out, it's the fact that I don't have CLARE CC to go with the face. So it just looks kind of funky on my version, but she's not that bad. I'm being a bit dramatic, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed today's video despite all the interesting looking sims that don't look anything like Claire's, but that was kind of the whole point. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video and have a nice day. Bye bye.
I mean, literally, I could phone Santa and get it here quicker.